Harris fans do what they're told while sounding like a 2-year-old. At a recent Kamala rally in Green Bay, Dr. Kristen Lyerly, an OBGYN, lady doctor for you people at home, running for Congress, she fired up the audience with a chant sure to win over the men in the crowd. Roll it, Norma.
Say it with me if you know it. I'm going to sing it. Bum, bum, ba-da-dum. Hey, that's really good. Okay, let's try something different. That's 3 syllables, right? I've got another word with 3 syllables. It's ka-ma-la. You want to try it? All right, let's go. Bum, bum, ba-da-dum. Ka-ma-la. Yes!
I got another word with 3 syllables. Idiot. Kennedy, was every man in that audience, did they just die a little during that moment?
Greg, I worry about the mass testicular shrivelation in the crowd.
MTS.
Mass testicular shrivelation.
MTS is a huge problem in the Democrat Party.
It's in the medical textbooks. And, you'd be better off putting your junk in a microwave and putting it on high for 10 minutes than attending one of those rallies. But it's a sickness that has taken over their party. And it started with Dr. Jill. Doctor, that's fun. When she was like, you answered every question at the debate. And you didn't go poopy in your little pants. And then, Gwen Walls, when she was like, turn the page. Turn the page.
Yeah.
And it's like, did they lobotomize Democrats?
You see that on TikTok, though, the way that TikTok liberal activists are on there and they talk to people like they're really stupid and it's supposed to be really funny.
Guess what?
Yeah.
They're stupid and it's not funny.
Yes. Good segue to Michael. Unfair.
Wait a second.
Has the Democratic Party been hijacked just by silly people in general? It's not just women. No.
It's preschool teachers.
Yeah.
And this one's terrifying. I didn't know she was an OBGYN. So she's a Jedi Knight and okay. That's terrifying for an OBGYN.
Yeah.
Scoot down now. It's gonna be a little cold. You might feel a little pressure. Okay.
How do you know this? Yeah, I was just going to say.
Hey, look
Michael?
at me. Never mind. You always feel like the liberals and the Democrats, they want the government to be the parent. And now we're witnessing it. Like the entire party is in preschool. What you're saying, like turn the page. And they all do have that demeanor of we're going to talk to you like you're 4. Now get out your curvy pencils.
Because
get out your no sharp scissors.
Yeah, because you're not as evolved as we are. So we have to talk to you like a child. It's kind of like an exercise in power. It's like when you go to anything like the DMV and they talk to you like an idiot because that's the only measure of power they have, Dana. Would you give them any of... If the Democratic Party had to start over, then what would you tell them about?
Well, it's like when you have to explain things to Kilmeade.
Yes.
It's like that.
So true.
I'm also wondering how Michael knows about what the OBGYN instructions are.
Well, he masqueraded as one with his van. Do you remember that?
Every Halloween.
Yeah.
Come on in for free candy. And
What I would say next Monday, you could already take this segment and then, or this video, and then compare it to the Trump rally happening at Madison Square Garden next Sunday night, and it will not be like this.
Yeah. Guy, I suppose you could see this as like the flip side of Hulk Hogan at the RNC ripping off his shirt.
Yeah.
And everybody's going, oh, look at this like explosion of crazy testosterone. But at least you can kind of understand that. This is like just creepy.
So the little jingle that she sang was the Packers chant that they do at the games in Green Bay. That was the reference. So they were like, we need to appeal to people with sport.
Yeah.
And Packers are popular here. So send her out to do the Packers chant. And they somehow turned that into something very cringy. Even if you're a hardcore fan of that team, you're like, let's not do that. And there's like a certain preschool teacher vibe here. I also think there's a takeover of the theater kids.
Yes.
I've seen people making this point, and I like theater kids, but you don't want them running everything.
No.
And it seems like the Democratic Party has a lot of theater kids in charge right now, and we just saw one of them who grew up to be a doctor, so good for her.
Yes.
That's so true.
She went from one theater to another kind of theater.
Good.
The vagina theater.
Also the surgical theater.
Yes, that's true as well. Yes. Don't try that at home. Or maybe do it. I don't know. What do I care?
I will not.
Coming up, things didn't go well when Alec returned to...
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.